Alright, first pitch underway, and that's Peraza lining it into left, and quickly one on. That was quick. Oh, right away, Peraza first pitch swinging, and a double into left field. Still trying to get everything set up as usual, but we'll get there. Hwan Tae-in on the mound for Samsung. He has, to say the least, owned Hanwha as he checks over on Peraza. He is undefeated this year against Hanwha. He did lose one last year, but the previous year he was also undefeated. Has pitched extremely well against him as Kim Min-won looks at ball two. And that's going to be lined right back up the middle. And that's quickly 2 hits. He's thrown 2 strikes, and both of them have been put right back up into the outfield. That is a fantastic start for Hanwha. Similar to yesterday, Peraza started with a single, Kim Min-won started with a single, and then Kim Tae-in came up for the 3rd straight single to start the first inning yesterday. We'll see how things end up today. Hopefully not the same result as this start yesterday had. And a swing and a miss to Kim Tae-in. Still, that's perfect. Let's bunt. Let's get 1 run now. Perfect. Bunts for 1 run in the first inning. That is an excellent idea. All right, No Shiwan will step in. Wrong buttons. Still the wrong buttons. Keep typing in English when I want to type in Korean. So 1 away, and runners on 2nd and 3rd. And up high, ball 1. No Shiwan on the season, 281 against Hwan Tae-in, 341 though. Does have 4 home runs against the Samsung righty, and that's popped up, but just out of play. Almost got everything all situated. right. The 1-1 pitch, and that is fouled up and into the netting. 1-2. Almost got everything ready to hit submit. Need just a second. Alrighty, I think I've got everything set up and ready, and so I can actually broadcast. And that's popped up. Left fielder giving chase, but foul. Welcome, sir, or ma'am, whichever you are. All right, so another 1-2 pitch, pitch number 11 of this first inning for Juan Tayin. And that's in the dirt, 2-2. No Shiban Chain. Yeah. All right, the 2-2 pitch, and that's also outside, and that runs the count full. I talked about it a little yesterday. I think I might have talked about it in the description there. Is Noshiwan lifts that one ball 4, but fouls it away and stays at 3-2. The biggest thing is Juan Tayin throws a lot of sliders. He's a right-hander. He throws a lot of sliders. Those are pitches that's Kim Tae-yeon, No Shi-won, Chae-in-sung, An Chi-hong, all those guys are going to chase out of the zone. Can they lay off of that slider? That's going to be line to left. Peraza is going to tag up and come on home as they get a run just like they drew it up. Playing for 1 run in the first inning is Hanwha. As they so again, bunting with runners on first and second is fine if you're playing for 1 run. It improves your chance of getting that 1 run. Anything more than 1 run, it does not help though, because you still need a hit, and that gets the 1 run in. Is it raining in Daegu? As Chae-in-sung now steps in and looks at ball 1. But you never know. Kim Tae-yeon, who is leading your team in batting average, you decided to have him bunt instead. Chae-in-sung, 257 on the season. In his career, he is 409 against the Samsung right-hander. 4 home runs, 7 RBIs. And the 1-1 pitch. That's going to be a grounder through the middle. They're going to send him home from second. The throw would have gotten him, but they cut it off, and Hanwha is going to have a run on the RBI single with 2 outs. And they will take a 2-0 lead. Probably would have had him at home if they wouldn't have cut that, but glad they did. Kutauk is not playing left. Normally he would be a left-hander. He has a very good arm. I can't. Oh my God! I can't believe like they cut it before, and he still took 3 more steps before he started to slide. As An Ji-hong steps in now. So Hanwha scores 2 on 3 hits, a sacrifice bunt, a sacrifice fly. And they want a little bit more. An Ji-hong 306 on this season. Most of his RBIs have come with 2 outs. More than half of his RBIs on the season. As that's going to be a ground ball to the shortstop, throws to second. And 3 away, but Hanwha gets 2 on 3 hits, 2 sacrifices, and we will go to the bottom of the first. Hanwha taking advantage of Won Tae-in. Last outing for Won Tae-in was better than this one. He threw a complete game, gave up 3 runs in 9 innings is the actual complete game. Sometimes they'll say he had a complete game even though he only throws 5, 6, or 7 or whatever. But Moon Dong-ju on the mound for Hanwha as they have mainly the same lineup and everything. Basically what they finished with as Wang Young-mook gets a rare start at shorts. Moon Dong-ju on the mound, 6.16 ERA, 16 games, 5-7, 83 hits, 83 innings, 60 strikeouts, 36 walks, 187 WHIP, and the story for him is the first inning. And what do I mean by that? Well, it's pretty simple. Opponents are hitting 443 against him in the first inning. He's given up 11 home runs on the season. He gave up 6 home runs all of last season. He's already given up 11 home runs on this season. And on top of that, 7 of those 11 have come in the first inning. So 35 hits, 4 doubles, 6 walks, 2 hit batters, 3 wild pitches, and 7 home runs, leading to a 759 slugging, 443 batting average against just, you know, when you're giving up a 1200 OPS in the first inning, there are some issues. So we will see how he fares today in the first inning. He has he got the win in his last starts. Went 5 innings. Did have give up 2 runs in the first inning, but Kim Ji-chun will lead things off, the center fielder, and that's in there for a strike. So Kim Ji-chun is 4 for 4 against Moon Dong-ju on the season. Moon Dong-ju mainly 4 pitches. 4-seam, which is going to be his fastest pitch. That is the fastest average in the KBO, as that's a curveball that just misses. 1-1. Mainly going to throw a fastball, slider, changeup, and curveball, as that's is strike 2 on the swing. 1-2. So quickly ahead, 1-2 on the center fielder. And that misses way upstairs, 2-2. If he cannot locate his fastball, it will be a very long day for him, but a very short day for the Hanwha pitcher. So how he locates that fastball will tell everything, as that misses outside and already a full count here. That's ball 4. Throw it in the middle. Draws a strike zone on the back behind the mound before he starts. Yoon Jung Bin, 318 on the season. Kim Ji Chan is a absolute terror on the base pass. I cannot explain this enough, as he has 30 stolen bases in 33 attempts. Yoon Jung Bin, as a number 2 hitter this year, 500 on the season with 2 home runs. And a swing and a miss as that drops out, and it's 0-1. Probably is going to be headed to second base on this next pitch here. And it looks like I have a pretty bad fan noise. I'll cut those down. And a swing and a miss. 0-2. And he hits him. All right, so we'll see. Now he's got runners on first and second with after a walk and now a hit by pitch. All right, I think that should have solved the fan issues. There we go. I think that solves it. And it is so hot right now in Korea. For those of you not in Korea, it is miserably hot. So I have to have some fans going as Koo Ja-wook swings. And it's 0-1. Koo Ja-wook, 314 on the season. Runners in first and second this season. 375, three home runs. And that misses inside. 1-1. The announcers will be salivating all over the fastball of Moon Dong-ju. Even if it's a complete ball, they will still... All right, here comes the 1-1 pitch. That's in the dirt. 2-1. Move some fans around here just a second. There we go. I think that's a little bit better. Again, trying to make sure you guys don't hear the fans, but I still feel them. All right, the 2-1 pitch, and that's ball 3. All right, here comes the 3-1 pitch to the number 3 hitter, and that's ball 4, and he has walked the bases loaded, and his struggles in the first inning continue. That's going to bring up Kang Min Ho. It's mind-blowing how bad he is in the first inning. Like, look at last year. Was he this bad? No way. He couldn't have been. Last year, they hit 247 against him last year. As that one misses, and that's ball, who knows how many now. In 2022, in the first inning, opponents hit 267 against him. So he hasn't been awful in the second inning or in the first inning until this year. And the 1-0 pops him up. That's going to be Noshiwan in foul territory. And 1 away. Big out there is now they have the double play in order, but unfortunately they also have a guy that has been terrorizing Hanwha this series. Yesterday, he's 2 home runs so far this series. Yesterday, he had the home run that tied the game, and swings through that one. He does strike out a good amount. 1 strikeout yesterday, 2 strikeouts the day before. But 259 on the season, 23 home runs on the season, and against Hanwha, he has 4 home runs, and that's going to be a 1 run and probably 2 runs, as that's going to be a single scoring 2 and tie game. Good thing we bunted so that we could get that run in the first inning. Very, very important to get that bunt and that 1 run in the first inning, because the first team to score wins. Right now we're just playing for the fans. I think that's the way it works, or maybe it doesn't work that way, but the manager in Hanwha's dugout doesn't understand that. All right, so Lee Sung-gyu steps in now with runners on first and third. A chance to take the lead, as that's another ball. And a swing and a miss. 1-1. 19 home runs on the season, 253 on the season for his batting average. And swing and a miss at a pitch that falls out of the zone. Only hitting 179 against Hanwha this season. But this series, he has been destroying. He was 2 for 4 yesterday with 2 doubles. The game-winning RBI, or he came around to score after doubling after the 2-run shot. Scored the game-winning run. Later added another RBI double, and then the day before that, what did he do? And that's outside. Ball 3, the second full count of this inning. 24 pitches already for the Hanwha right-hander. At this point, you gotta think if you can get 4 innings out of them. Hanwha just cannot get innings out of their starters. Even during their 7-game winning streak, Hanwha had one of the worst starting pitcher ERAs. They were getting maybe 5 innings out of him, but that was it, as he swings at ball 4 up high. And thank you, sir, for the gift. That'll be his first strikeout of the day, up at his shoulders. Like, I mean, that was just a ridiculous looking swing. So E.J. Hyun will step in now. And if they can get out of this inning with just a tie game after loading the bases with nobody out, would be huge. E.J. Hyun looks at strike 1. E.J. Hyun with the game winner yesterday, 2 for 4 yesterday. Hitting 275 on the season out of the shortstop position. And that just catches the top of the zone. 0-2. And the throw over to first. He slides back. All right, the 0-2 pitch. Runners on first and second, and he slaps the bat out. Noshiwan grabs it, goes to second, and the 5-4 putouts keeps the game scored at 2-2. As he loads the bases, only gives up a single, but 2 runs, and we will go to the second inning. Have to almost say that was a as bad as that sounds, I would almost say that was a good inning for him because of it's the first inning. Just continues to not pitch well in the first inning. I don't know what it is, whether it's a prep thing, something. They've got to do something to change it, because it is bad. It is bad. But all right, 2 runs. We got a tie game here, which means we've got an 8-inning game instead of a 9-inning game. Simple as that. And Hanwha has the power of Marvel stepping in. Mr. Wang Young-wook will lead things off, getting the rare start over at shortstop. I'm not sure why they don't have him starting at short more often. Left against righties, he hits 317. He's hitting 310 on the season. I feel like maybe at this point they're trying to figure out who's going to give him the best results at short. As he looks at strike 1, he hasn't been getting very many at bats. When he does get an at bat, it's way late in the game. 1 at bat after coming in to play defense or something. As he looks at strike 2. So again, 310 on the season as a rookie, an older rookie, as he played for the what do I want to call it? The reality TV baseball team last year. And Hanwha ended up signing him. So He came up a little bit into the season and has stayed here, and swings at that one out. So Hanwha led off with a single, then decided to play small ball in the first inning with a sacrifice bunt, sacrifice fly, and then another single to score the second run before grounding out with a 640 in the inning and leaving one runner on. Jae-Jae steps in. Big day yesterday from that man. Yesterday, a 2-run shot, a single, 2 for 3 as he looks at strike one. Sees lots of pitches, and that's going to be a ground ball right at the second baseman. 2 away. I can't read the bottom. Right, it's John Jin Hyuk, first pitch swinging, and that's going to be caught as he's running back, and that is a quick inning for Hanwha. Not what you want when you just had your starter getting thrashed in the first inning. This is the same thing that happened yesterday with Yu Yeonjin. Is he got into the fourth inning, he didn't pitch well, was out there for a long time. Hanwha wins 1-2-3, super quick. And then he came out and gave up the lead. I am concerned that they just had another 8-pitch inning here, and so he's at 27 pitches, 8 pitches that inning, very, very quick. After he had plenty of time to set, Hanwha had a very long first inning, but Samsung had a long first inning to kind of counter that. Then Hanwha decides that after their very long defensive inning, they're gonna go 1-2-3 with a 4-pitch, a 3-pitch, and a 1-pitch at bat, and now you've got Moon Dong-ju back out there with very, very little rest in the heat. Again, they call it Daefrika because it is the hottest city in Korea, as it is surrounded by mountains, and it just gets super, super hot. So the clouds kind of just trap all of the heat in there, and yeah, well, nothing we can do now except hope that they pitch better this inning. Moon Dong-ju will face Ryuji Hyuk, the second baseman, to start things off. He second baseman, batting left-handed, kind of having a resurgence of a year here, and looks at strike one. And that's way upstairs. Moon Dong-ju in the second inning. It definitely his best inning. 189 is the batting average against for Moon Dong-ju in the second inning, and that is lined into center field, 1 away. So, yeah, just a massive, massive difference between the first inning and the second inning for Moon Dong-ju. So, facing the number 9 hitter, Kim Hyun-jun now. 226 on this season for today's left fielder as he looks at strike one. And that's also strike two. And once again, the fastball outside just cannot get it across. First inning, 27 pitches, 14 of them for strikes. And that's a swing and a miss. Gets away from him, throws down. He would have been out anyway as he was running on the wrong side of the baseline. And gets the 8 and 9 hitters 1-2, and we will flip it back over to the top of the lineup now. Kim Ji-chan walked and scored a run in last inning. Still 316 for the center fielder. He was having some injury issues earlier, was DHing. Yesterday didn't play, but looks at ball one. And the 1-0, that's slapped for a single. And more runners on base. Very chokes up quite a bit on the bats. Kind of a short swing. Still behind the ball, but was able to shoot it just past the third baseman. And again, we'll see if they put him in motion here. As again, he's very, very fast. As that would have been the pitch to steal on, as that was way up high, 1-0. Yu Jung-bin was hit by a pitch in his first at-bats. Came around to score on the Kim Young-un RBI, 2 RBI single. And the throw over Kim Ji-chan is nowhere near, as that will go as an error. Chan Sung was not paying attention, looks like, as he tried to catch the ball by his shoulder and it just flew right past him. All right, now a single scores a run, and that's in there for a strike with another curveball. He has not been throwing his fastball for a strike. All right, the 1-1, that's inside, 2-1. Yep, Chan Sung just was not paying attention. This season, with runners on second, he's 2 for 6 with 2 RBIs, and we'll have time. And that's in there for a strike on the outside. One of the first fastball strikes he's actually thrown today, as that catches the outside corner at 153. And the 2-2 pitch, 2 outs, bottom of the second, runner on second, number 2 batter, swing and a miss, and another strikeout. So gives up a single, throws the ball away, but is able to get 2 strikeouts in the inning. That's 3 on the day. And we will go to the third inning. Tied up 2-2. A little bit better there. Again, he just pitches so much better in the second inning than he does the than he does the first. I wish I knew what it was. Even if I did know, it wouldn't matter because they don't care what I have to say. Hanwha will have the leadoff batter, Peraza, who singled and scored a run. Leading things off again here in the third inning. Working on my K-pop vocals. This streaming business doesn't pan out. I'll have to start my own K-pop band. Start touring Korea with my awesome sweet vocals as we are waiting for something. Something maybe fell into the somebody missed the ball. All right, Peraza steps in again, 1 for 1 on the day as he looks at just strike one. He shot his first pitch into left field for a single and looks at strike one there and pops that one up. Strike two. I cannot explain this enough. Peraza in the first inning is ridiculous. Yesterday, single, and then 0 for 4. The day before that, a double, and then 0 for 4. Here, a single, and looks at ball one low, 1 and 2. I'm pretty sure I have some more stats over here somewhere. What do we got? A couple days ago. Yeah, he did have one single, but not his first at-bats. In the Kia series, is that he looks at ball 2. Before that, he had a walk in the first, and then 0 for 3 before a late single way at the end of the. Before that, he had he's good for basically one hit a game as he swings and misses there. One hit, that's it. That's what we get. Peraza, 1 hit, uses it in the first inning, and then, yeah. I don't know how to explain so many things. Well, one, he shouldn't be in the leadoff spot, but that's beside the point. All right, Kim In-won now steps in. He singled and scored a run in the first inning also, and that misses way upstairs. Ball 1. Wanting 27 pitches and 27 pitches from the first 2 innings, 19 in the first, 8 last inning, and Kim In-won lifts that one into left, into foul territory, and 2 away. All right, next up is Kim Tae-yeon. Kim Tae-yeon sacrificed himself for the good of the team to score back in the first inning with a sacrifice bunt. 324 on the season, that's right. Hanwha has their best hitter by far bunting. And 324 looks at strike one right down the middle. And sets up on the outside, goes on the outside, catches the outside. It's 0-2. Peraza strikes out and then puts on a heated belt or something. I don't know. Heated belt, massage belt, something. Looks like he's getting ready to go deadlift with somebody's dad after he gets off the grill. And the 1-2 pitch misses low. 2-2. Do like the fact that Kim Tae-yeon did not chase that. Kim Tae-yeon again has a tendency to chase that ball that drops down out of the bottom of the zone, or that slider that breaks out of the strike zone. But he didn't there, and we'll see as they set up outside again, and he swings and misses. And yeah. That'll be it for Hanwha. Another 1-2 of 3 as they go down in the third. Won Tae-in is feeling good right now. An 11-pitch inning there. And we'll go to the bottom of the third, tied up at 2. That a slider that got Kim Tae-yeon. That was a slider that got Kim Tae-yeon. Like I said. Had a chance in the first inning, single, and then they decide to bunt. 324, best hitter on your team, and you decide to bunt. Yeah, it ended up getting them a run later. So you played for 1 run in the first inning. We'll see how that helps them later on. All right. We should be coming back here. Should be. Will we? Should be. Will we? It should be. This DH is going to be leading things off. Gu Ja-uk played left the last couple days, but says DH in today. He walked in his first at-bat, but was stranded over at third base. And looks at a ball to start this inning. And the 1-0, that's shots. Ooh. Was that really foul? That did not look foul. From my seats. They have an extra chalk line down that line for some reason. All right, the 1-1 pitch to way outside. 2-1. 314 on the season yesterday. What did he do yesterday? Yesterday looks at strike 2, 2-2. Yesterday he was 2 for 4 with a sacrifice fly, an RBI, a single, an RBI, a double. Before that, the day before that, he was 2 for 4 also, as he swings and misses at that. And that'll be strikeout number 4. Nobody makes me happier to watch strikeout than him, and I'm sure he will call his mom and complain that somebody threw him a third strike. All right, Kang Min-ho steps in. He popped up to no Shiwan in foul territory last at-bat. 0 for 1 on the day. Looks at strike 1. I just gave Hanwha an error, and they only have 1. Oh, let's fix that. All right, there we go. And that's in there for a strike. 0-2. He is not throwing his fastball. He is not throwing his fastball. And the 0-2, there was his fastball. That's going to be right back up the middle for a single. And they've got another runner on. So basically, a fastball means they're swinging. So Kujauk had one fastball thrown to him and he fouled it off. Kang Min Ho has one fastball thrown to him and he hits it back up the middle. Ryuji Hyuk did not swing at the one fastball he got. Kim Hyun-jun got one fastball. It was a ball. A swing and a miss at a curveball way up. 1 for 1 on the day. He has the 2 RBIs for Samsung back in the first inning. So basically, if he's thrown a fastball in the zone, they've swung at it almost. Almost every single fastball that he has made or come into the zone, they have been on it, either fouling it off or swinging and putting it in play. Oh, they called him for a balk. I think he had he was set. I couldn't see it. Nobody knows what's going on, but the second base. So he's been dealing with a lot of sweats, and I think he was trying to wipe the sweat off, and they called him for a balk. Oh, he was set and brought his shoulder up and then put it back down, and they called him for a balk. And that's in the dirts. 1-1. Definitely a balk. He acknowledged it. He's like, yeah, I did. All right, to the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on another curveball. 1-2. He is pretty much only relying on that curveball. His off-speed pitch is all he has thrown, as he cannot throw his fastball for strikes without it getting hit. As another curveball, and that's fouled off. He's thrown 4 straight curveballs. Curveball swing, curveball ball, curveball swing, curveball foul, and what will he throw here? They're going to set way up outside as he throws a fastball into the other batter's box. 2-2. Last 2 games, multi-hits, a home run, and multiple RBIs. He's got the multiple RBIs already this game, and swing at that pitch that drops way out of the zone, and that's his 5th strikeout. Again, he is not getting his fastball across anywhere near for a ball. Lee Sung-gyu stepping in. He struck out in his first at-bat and looks at ball 1. Ball. It looked like a strike, but apparently they're going to give it a ball. 252 on the season for the first baseman. And he lifts that one foul up into the netting. 1-1. So Samsung has gotten a bit of karma as they released their all-star first baseman McKinnon because he just wasn't producing enough. Basically, he was above average player, hit for RBIs, but he didn't have home runs. He didn't hit a lot of home runs as he swings and misses at that pitch out of the zone. And 1 and 2. And they had Park Byung-ho, who was hitting well enough to play first. So they're like, okay, we need a new outfielder. We need a corner outfielder. We need an outfielder. And they brought in an outfielder who got hurt, and then Park Byung-ho got hurt, and then their center fielder got hurt, and basically, did he go? Did not. So they are paying with the karma gods with Lee Sung-gyu at first base. Everybody's pointing at somebody here. And here comes the 2-2 in the dirt. 3 and 2. Oh, another full count. He had a full count in the first inning and struck out. This is the third full count of the day for Moon Dong-ju, as that was pitch number 60 already. This will be pitch number 20 of this inning. And a swing and a miss at a pitch in the dirt tags him, and that's 2 straight full count strikeouts for Lee Sung-gyu, and 2 straight strikeouts for Moon Dong-ju. 3 on the inning, and we will go to the 4th. Tied up 2-2. As Samsung has been leaving everybody and their brother on the base pass today. They've left 2 in the first, 1 in the second, 1 in the third, 4 already today. And Won Tae-in once again had plenty of time to cool down, rest a little bit over in the Samsung dugout, as he had his rough first inning, but 1, 2, 3 in the second, and Moon Dong-ju went back out there to throw a lot, and then another 1, 2, 3, and then Moon Dong-ju went back out there to throw a lot. Won Tae-in, 38 pitches through 3 versus 61 pitches for Hanwha's starting pitcher. In the last 3 weeks, they've had 1 pitcher go more than 5 innings. 1 starting pitcher go more than 5 innings, and that was 5.2 innings. They are not getting very much out of their starters. The bullpen has luckily been keeping games close, or once they've been given a lead, not coughed it back up, but they've got to get something from these starters, because otherwise this bullpen is going to be beat to holy hell. As you got 2 guys that definitely pitched in the last 2 days. So Kim Young-un, the third baseman, that's a big thing for him. He is out. That means Ryu Ji-hyuk will move over to third base, and coming in to play second base now will be An Ju-hyung. That is a massive, massive hit for Samsung, as No Shiwon lines that first pitch into center field for a leadoff double. That is absolutely a big, giant blow to Samsung as more injuries just pile up. I don't know if it's an injury, actually. I don't know if it's an injury or something else. He did strike out in that inning. Alright, Jae Sung will now step in. He had RBI single in his first at-bat. And No Shiwan on second. Jae Sung looks at strike one down the old middle. That's in the dirt. It's 1-1. Jae Sung told Moon Dong-ju that was my fault. He was not paying attention, like I said. Had his head down. Looked up, and suddenly the ball was right at his ear, and obviously wasn't able to field it. But we'll see if he makes up for it here. And the 1-1 pitch to Hanwha's Capitan, a swing and a miss on a pitch out of the zone. All right, the 1-2 pitch. And tries to go with that slider out of the zone, but is able to get a small piece of it. We'll see if he goes inside here. Jae Sung is obviously looking at something on the outside. Ryu and Jin is got his little water gun ready for some celebrations. No Shiwan over at second. The 1-2 pitch. Top of the fourth, 44 pitches for Won Tae-in, and 45 is way up high, 2-2. All right, the 2-2 pitch. And that is lifted into rights, jumping at the wall, but is not able to grab it. No Shiwan will round third, and he will come in to score. And Hanwha takes the lead on the RBI double. And Myung-jin is guns a-blazing. As the right fielder jumped at the wall, but it wasn't anywhere close, honestly. And then he had to chase it down. Then they went outside. He was looking outside, went with it. Wanted to again, he wanted to make a highlight reel catch, but it wasn't possible. And then he tried to throw him out at home instead of getting the out at second. Just really not a good fundamental play from the right fielder there, as that's going to be An Chi-hong dropping down the bunts, moving him over to third, and one away as he moves him over on the sacrifice bunt. The old 1-3 bunt. Moves him over. Small ball in it. And that's going to bring up Wang Young-mook. Struck out in his first at-bats and looking to at least put something on the right side. Wang Young-mook is a left-hander, so at least he should be able to drop something to the right side. The infield is in against him as he swings at a pitch off the plate. And when I say off the plate, I mean it bounced off the plate. It is 0-1. And that's going to be a ground ball to the pitcher. And not able to go on that. It was hard hits. He checked him back over to third. And, oops, he's on third. And 2 away now with a runner stuck at third base. I'm glad he didn't go. It was hit hard. He would have definitely been out by 1.5 miles at... a kilometer and a half for those British measurements that are scattered throughout the colonies of. But Che Jae-hoon now stepping in. He's got to do something here. Looks it's ball 1 at the very bottom of the zone. 276 for the Hanwha backstop. 4-3 ground out in the first inning, and Hanwha looking to take advantage of the back-to-back doubles. Double sacrifice. Again, very similar to the first inning. Single sacrifice. Small ball in it against a team that can score a bunch quickly is bold strategy. And that's in the dirts. Doesn't get it far enough away. And 2-1. Just missed outside. Looks like he probably got a piece of that, but not both parts. And Che Jae-hoon knows that he was. He knows that could have been easily, and that definitely is going to catch it. As another full count here. Hanwha's first full count, but the fourth full count of the day. Che Jae-hoon, 3-2 count to the Hanwha backstop, and looks like it's missed both parts. Wow. All right, the 3-2, that's lifted into center field. He's under it, and the bunt goes for naught. Imagine that. And we will go to the bottom of the fourth. Hanwha takes the lead on back-to-back doubles. And, yeah. We'll see how this goes now. Hanwha playing with the lead once again, as they have stranded their second runner today. And a little bit better 17 pitch at inning there for Wang Tae-in, puts him at 55 through 4. Obviously sitting fairly pretty. They have used a couple of their guys in the bullpen 2 days already in this series. Che Ji-gwang has pitched in both games this series. Yesterday also, is it Kim Jae-hoon? Kim Jae-yoon did pitch yesterday, but it's only one game, and Oh Seung-wan also pitched. Kim Jae-yoon ended up throwing 20 pitches in that inning. So despite the fact that he only threw one inning, he did still throw quite a few pitches. Oh Seung-wan threw 14, so he should be available to close out a close game for the old Kitty Cats. I should probably do this. The old, where is it? The old kitty cats. Alrighty, we should be coming back. EJ Hyun, the shortstop, should be leading things off. Oh, Moon Dong-ju back out there. 61 pitches, 27, 14, and 20. Gives him 61 pitches on the day so far through 3 innings. First pitch here is in there for a strike. Good to see him throwing a fastball for a strike. He has not thrown many of them yet, so EJ Hyun grounded into a 5-4 putouts back in the first inning and fouls that one off, and it's 0-2. Moon Dong-ju already got the strikeouts going. 6 strikeouts on the day so far. He's gotten 5 in the last, as that one is lifted into left and 1 away. That's the last 5 outs that he has recorded have all been via the strikeouts. So that is the first non-strikeouts he has recorded in a while. Nobody's on base. All right, Ryu Ji-hyuk flew out to center field in his first at-bat to lead off the second. Looks at strike 1. Another fastball. And that's going to be a ground ball right back up the middle. And another base runner for Samsung. Hanwha has yet to do 1, 2, 3 inning, already down here in the 4th. All right, Kim Hyun-jun in the batter's box now. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout, and that fastball is way outside once again. 1-0. .225 on the season for the current left fielder, as that misses way inside. 2-0. Number 9 hitter, meaning they are going to lift it back up to the leadoff batter if, well, unless he hits into a inning double play, which is kind of difficult because he does have some speed. And that's going to be a foul, 2-1. All right, here comes the 2-1 pitch. That's lined right back up the middle. He's going to go first to third as the diving Wang Young-mook isn't able to grab it. And valid attempt from the shortstop, but just out of the reach. Just out of the reach. In case you are wondering, the 4th inning for Moon Dong-ju is not a good one. 367 batting average against. 3rd inning is also not a very good one. He ran into some problems, but it's not enough. But yeah, 4th inning and 5th inning, both a little rough for Moon Dong-ju, and that's kind of what you expect out of someone who's got an ERA of over 6. All right, so you're back at the top of the lineup. Kim Ji-chan again is 5 for 5 this season against Moon Dong-ju as they check over at first, but it's not in time. That would have looked a lot closer. Ryu Ji-hyuk was on the move. A little hit and run on that play. Well, allowed him to go first to third. All right, to the pitch to Kim Ji-chan, and that misses way upstairs. Ball 1. One for one on the day with a walk, run scored, and a single, but was stranded on second base. And that's pulls the bat back. And that's going to be 2-0. Looked like it was a possible squeeze. But I would think he would still put that bat out there. Third on the team in WAR as far as position players. He chokes up on the bats quite a bit. It's almost a full hand length. I'd say about 3 fingers. As that's in there for a strike. 2-1. Very Altuve-esque. I believe he played second base last year, but struggled, so they moved him to the outfield. Has steadily improved that average every year he has been in the league. As he pulls that back. Did he go? No, they're going to say he didn't go. Wow. I can't believe he didn't go there. Ooh. Just pulled it back. Moon Dong-ju out there sweating like crazy. All right, here comes the 3-1 pitch. That's in there for a strike. 3-2. Another full count. 4th full count for Moon Dong-ju so far today. Is again, his pitch count just climbed. 75 pitches right now. I've got to think that this is his last inning. I don't think they're going to send him back out there for the 5th inning. Hanwha is once again not going to get 5 innings out of their starter. As the throw over to first, he slides in. Last week, Moon Dong-ju did get the win through 79 pitches in 5 innings. Gave up 2 runs, 1 in the 1st and 1 in the 5th. And the 3-2 pitch. As that's going to be a slow chopper, a 4-6-3, a huge double play. Could not get a bigger double play as he is the hardest guy in the league to turn 2 on. They strand 1 at third base. First, they got 2 hits back to back, but end up with a 4-6-3 double play. They've stranded 5, but Hanwha still up. 3-2. Will he come back out for another inning is the question. 76 pitches through 4 innings. Has not had a 1-2-3 inning yet today. It'll be very interesting to see if he actually comes back out there. Juan Taine, a completely different story as he's thrown 55 pitches. And not only is he only throwing 55 pitches, because his team keeps getting singles and doubles and getting runners on from walks or whatever means it was. The thing for him is he has had time to sit down, and normally you would say, oh, you don't want your pitcher getting cold or whatever, but in June, July, and August for the KBO, you want your team out there on offense for quite a bit. You want some innings and some hits and some runners. Whether or not they score or not, obviously scoring would be better, but you do not want any 1, 2, 3 innings as a your guys hitting when you're pitching, just because you need some time to cool down. All right, so Wantain will face off with the 9-1-2. John Jin Hyuk will lead off as he pulls the bunt back, and that's 1-0. And John Jin Hyuk rips that one foul way into the grass in foul territory. 1-1. And John Jin Hyuk looks at ball 2 inside at 2-1. If he doesn't double him up, that's a tie game, because Yuji Hyuk would have scored. And the 2-1 pitch up high, 3-1. Wantain suddenly finding some struggles with command. John Jin Hyuk, 230 on the season, flew out to center in his first at-bats, and here comes the pitch. Fouls it away and runs that count full. 2 straight full counts now for Wantain. Fly out to center from Che Jae-hoon on a full counts in the last inning. And that's going to be a fly ball to left. 1 away. All right, stepping in now, Peraza. He has his 1 single, his 1 base of the day. Can he actually get a couple hits today? He has struggled to get multi-hit games. His last 5 games, 1 for 5, 1 for 5, 1 for 4, 1 for 4, 1 for 6. And he already has his 1 single today on the first pitch he saw as he fouls. That's 1 out. 0-1. Struck out in his last at-bats back in the 3rd inning. Did give Wantain a thumbs up for the pitch. Average down to 292 as he fouls that one off, and it's 0-2. And I'm going to imagine, are we going curveball down, or are we going to go with the slider inside down at the shin? I'm going to say slider inside. He loves throwing that slider. It's, I would say, his favorite pitch. He sets up on the inside. Throws a fastball up high, but it misses, and 1-2. He thought he was going to get him, but he did not go around on it. So we'll see. Does he go? And they're going to set back up for that slider inside. No, goes fastball that got way away from the glove. 1-2. Strike out on a, what did he strike out on last time? Changeup. So 3 straight fastballs to Peraza. What does he go with now? Sets up inside, down around the thigh, and misses as he blows past with the elevated fastball. And that's 2 strikeouts now for Peraza. And now the Korean announcers are finally talking about what I've been talking about all day. And Kim In-won looks at ball one. He's 1 for 1. Foul fly to the left fielder down the line in the last at-bats. Also has a single and a run scored, and looks at ball 2 on the inside. All right, the 2-0 pitch. Kim In-won swings and misses at that 124. Way out in front of that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, the 2-1 pitch to Kim In-won, and that's fouled out of play. Runs it at 2-2. Already 15 pitches in this at bat as he full count to John Jin-hyuk, and then the strikeout to Peraza. The 2-2 pitch coming up, 2 outs, 3-2. Pitch number 71 of the game for the starter, and that's lined to the shortstop. Perfectly positioned, 3 away, and we will go to the bottom of the 5th. Hanwha once again goes 1, 2, 3. And will Moon Dong-ju come back out? I cannot imagine him coming back out being a good decision. As much as I would love for him to come out and blow away Samsung in the 5th to give a little bit more time and a little bit more relief into the bullpen, I can't imagine it being a good thing. He's thrown 27, 14, 20, and 15 pitches. The last inning, he threw 15 pitches, but he was able to get a double play to get out of it after giving up back-to-back singles. He has not had a 1-2-3 inning yet today. He's thrown 76 pitches. He's stranded 5 runners on the base pass so far. I just can't imagine any scenario where him coming back out to face the 2, 3, 4 hitters ends in a good way. I cannot imagine it happening, but what do I know? I'm just a guy that's understands. Nope. Welcome, Drade. They do not. He's still out there. I just cannot imagine a possibility where this ends well. All right, Moon Dong-ju, 76 pitches through the first 4. First pitch is fouled away. Yeah, he's going to face Yoon Jung-bin, Gu Ja-uk, and Kang Min-ho. They are 1 for 4 on the day as he misses there, 1-1. With a hit by pitch, a walk. All right, the 1-1 pitch sets up on the inside. A curveball in there for a strike. These Samsung hitters have got... I can't believe they're not thinking curveball. He has not been able to throw his fastball for a strike. And that's going to be a slow chopper. Moon Dong-ju falls down to the ground and then throws. He gets back. Oh, my Lord. Moon Dong-ju slips and falls, throws the ball away, and then it rolls past the second baseman. The second baseman, or the batter, tries to get up to run, but slips and falls, and then has to scuttle back to first base. And like I said, I cannot imagine this ending up well, no matter what. Is that, I don't know, will that be an error? That field looks awful. As Yoon Jung Bin was going to turn and go to seconds, but he ends up sliding and has to go back to first. So at least Hanwha gets only I guess I guess the only benefit that I can think of there is that they only got one base instead of starting with a runner on second. Is Moon Dong-ju will get his second error of the day. The E1 allows the leadoff batter to get reach, and Gu Ja-uk will step in. Struck out in his last at bat, walked in his first. We'll see, as he's now facing the lefty here, and a swing and a miss on another curveball. Is that a curveball or a changeup? I can't always tell. All right. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. And that misses low. 1-1. It almost feels like he's almost abandoned his fastball. All right, with the 1-1 pitch now, runner on first on the air. Number 3 hitter up, and that's ball 2. I mean, you can watch the KBO in the U.S., but I don't think they'll ever broadcast it as like on ESPN again. There's just not enough people that are interested in it. It's not worth it. So here comes the 2-1 pitch. That's strike on the bottom corner, 2-2. I mean, if you think about it, so here I am broadcasting the game with English commentary. Obviously, you can't watch it, and I've got 5 people watching. I've had 125 people come in to watch at some point today. You know, there's no, as they drops out of the zone, and that's strikeout number 2 for Gu Ja-uk on the day. And yeah, it's not beneficial for anybody to pay for the rights. Like, you can watch it for free on SOOP live.com. Why would anybody, broadcast on ESPN or something like that? I would love it if they did, and then they hired me to do the commentary. But Kang Min-ho now steps in, 1 for 2 on the day. A first pitch fouls, and 0-1. 1 for 2, popped up to the third baseman in foul territory in his first at bat. Yeah, and that a lot of people, I've been doing this for 3 years now. I did it for 2 years on Africa TV, where I would actually broadcast the game itself so we could watch the game together. And I would get more Koreans in the game than I would foreigners. It was, about 60% Korean, 40% foreigners. And then here I get mainly foreigners, but as that's one misses upstairs, 1-1. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people complain like, oh, I wish they would have it, but there was no support for people like me that are providing something close. As that one is lined into the gap, one hops the wall. Yoo Jung-bin will round third. They're gonna wave him home. He is gonna go home. Kang Min-ho is stuck in between, and pickle, but that's gonna score the tying run. And like I said, there is not any sort of situation that I could possibly imagine where having him go back out there ends in a good way. Luckily, I can't believe he was trying for third. Did they really think they were going to try to throw him out? Johnson Hyuk at center fielder does not have a good arm. Like, he should have just went to seconds and been content. All right, and that's a wild pitch, but doesn't matter as it's just going to be ball 2. An Ju-hyung will get his first at-bat of the day as he takes over for Kim Young-hoon. And that's a swing and a miss. An Ju-hyung is not a strong hitter, 223 on the season, but he ended up having to take over. Again, not sure what exactly happened as he swings at ball 3 way out of the zone, 2-2. And the 2-2 way outside, 3-2. So the biggest problem for Moon Dong-ju is he started the season, he was throwing about 100 pitches, but he ended up having to go back down to the second league because he just was not pitching well, as that's going to be strike 3. And another strikeout, but again, he gives up an error, and then the game-tying double, gets his 8th strikeout of the day. But yeah, I mean, he could throw 100 pitches, but it is so hot. Like, it's so difficult to explain to people that don't live in Korea how ridiculously hot and annoying it is in this country right now. I mean, it's over 100 heat index, and they're playing. So, and that's at nights, or 6 or 7 p.m. at night. So. But it is time for the 5th inning stretch. I'll be right back. Go refill your beverages. So I will be back in just a second. we should be back here. Juan Taine still out there on the mound. He's 71 pitches. He's doing perfectly fine. 3 1-2-3 innings. Renewed life with Samsung tying the game up. So Moon Dong-ju's final line will be 94 pitches, 57 for strikes, 6 hits, 3 walks, 8 strikeouts, 3 runs, 2 earned, and first pitch from Kim Tae-yeon is line to right and 1 out. Wow. So that's going to bring up No Shiwon then. Doubled and scored a run in the 4th inning. Also a sacrifice fly back in the 1st, so he's scored a run and knocked in a run. He's responsible for 67% of Hanwha. This is No Shiwon's on the No Shiwon. All right, No Shiwon finally ready. And first pitch is in there for a strike. 0-1. .283 on the season for Hanwha's cleanup hitter. And that misses. 1-1. And that misses inside at 2-1. And sets up on the inside, goes way up high, 3-1. We'll see how he does after sitting for about, I would say, 10 minutes or so, 10-15 minutes there. He had the finish, and then Hanwha, or his guys had a long break as that is ripped foul. And runs the counts for 3-2. 3 straight innings with a full count. Fly out to center, a fly out to left. Here comes the 3-2 pitch to No Shiwon. And a swing and a miss. At a fastball down at the bottom of the knees. 2 outs. All right, Chae Sung, he is 2 for 2 with a RBI double and an RBI single. Yeah, so I only do Eagles games because I have season tickets to Hanwha games. So that's why. As Chae Sung fouls that first pitch out. I live about a little over half a mile from the stadium. That's why you see all the Hanwha stuff behind me. And the 0-1 way outside, 1-1. I will do the playoff games though. Not that Hanwha is going to make the playoffs by any stretch of the imagination. But the 1-1 pitch is low and outside at 2-1. All right, the 2-1 pitch to Chae Sung lifts that one foul way back into the stands. And no catches by the Hanwha faithful over there on the first base side. Yeah, I have been doing all of the Hanwha games the last couple months because it's just so hot that I just don't want to go sit at the game. All right, the 2-2 pitch, and that is lifted into the stands. Goodbye. The solo shot by the captain. And that makes it 4-3 on the 2-2 shots with 2 outs. The solo home run, his third hit and third RBI of the day. And An Ji-hong steps in. It's 1-0 or 1-0, and that's 2-0. An Ji-hong fouls. That's 1-2-1. 135 off the bats, 32.9 degrees, 110 meters. And just got over the wall, just kept going and going and going. And we are at 2-1 pitch to An Ji-hong, who was 0 for 1 on the day with a sacrifice bunt in his last at-bats, and then also a 6-4 ground out in the first inning. And that one is lined just foul as they try to go back-to-back, but waiting for the 2-2 count here. I mean, that was a pitch on the outside that he pulled almost all the way down the line. It is about 5 seats inside the foul territory, or the foul pole. So the ability to pull that. All right, the 2-2. That's going to be a ground ball through the shortstop with a backhand grab. The throw not in time as An Ji-hong shows off the 35-year-old speed. The single way deep into the hole. Shortstop backhanded that, sliding backwards in the grass, popped up, throws 2 hops it, but An Ji-hong is built with way too much speed for the 34-year-old second baseman. Wantane gets a visit out on the mound. He's given up a home run and a single with 2 outs here. I mean, that's a beautiful play. Got him by a full step. And Mr. Mookie steps in. Hanwha trying to add to their lead. So Hanwha actually has one of the best bullpens in the league. But as that one is lifted into center field, coming in on a full sprint, Kim Ji-cha grabs it, and that'll be out number 3 as we will go to the bottom of the 6th. Hanwha is taking the lead. I don't know why that says 5-3. It is 4-3. There we go. That changes it. They take the lead 4-3 on the solo shot from Cheon-sung. Hanwha's bullpen is pretty good. They have a good 7, 8, 9 guys. Unfortunately, one of their best reliever, actually two of their best relievers, their kind of long middle relief, the guy that usually comes in the sixth inning, has pitched the last 2 days. Not only has he pitched the last 2 days, the guy that usually pitches either the seventh or the eighth inning, Imenu, also has pitched the last 2 days. But on Tuesday, he only threw one pitch, so who knows what this manager will do. As far as closers, Hanwha has the best closer in the league, but they have to be able to get to him. I imagine they are going to go with. They're definitely going to pull Moon Dong-ju. There's zero questions about that. Yeah, Kim Saw-hyun will be the guy that comes in to relieve him here. Kim Saw-hyun, you'll understand when I read his stats when they pop them up in the on the screen. He's a guy that has a very low ERA, but he throws a lot of balls. He's a year younger than Moon Dong-ju. He's still a thrower and not a pitcher. He's becoming a pitcher, kind of. So it could be a little rough here. It really could be a little rough here. But he has pitched fairly well lately. He pitched Tuesday. 1 inning, faced 3 batters. I believe he. So we'll see. All right, Kim Saw-hyun steps in now. First pitch is swing, foul. That's one back. 152. Again, he throws hard, and it's a matter of can he control the speed today. Lee Sung-gyu, 251 on the season now. 2 strikeouts on 2 full counts today, as he gets attacked by some bugs. Now Hanwha's got the bugs on their team. Kim Saw-hyun, 145 ERA on the season, 18 games, 18 and 2/3 innings, 16 strikeouts, 19 walks though. So he's walks more than he strikes out, as that one misses way inside. 156, so about a 98 on the gun, which is very fast for the KBO. And again, more bugs. All right, here comes the 1-1 pitch, and that one bounces and rolls to the backstop. 2-1. He had 19 walks, 18 innings. The crazy thing is that is vastly improved. And the 2-1, that's going to be a bloop. Wang Young-mook dives back, but's unable to grab it, and they are going to have the leadoff runner on base here in the 6th inning. Wang Young-mook running backwards, lays out, tries to do his best Jimmy Edmonds, but unable to come up with it. He needed to hit his growth spurt about a foot earlier. And yeah. So runner on first base. And that's going to bring up E.J. Hyun. E.J. Hyun 0 for 2 on the day with a ground ball to the third baseman. A fly out to left. Check over. Oh, I mean, I could too. Do you not watch the games? All right, the 0-0 pitch to EJ Hyun, and that's a strike on the outside, 0-1. A lot of people have been, they'll watch the game live, but then also, oh, dude, just go to SOOPLIVE.com. The 0-1 misses 1-1. They about a month ago they came up with the international broadcast rights. So if you remember Africa TV, Africa TV is now SOOPLIVE.com. SOOPLIVE. As blows that past them, 153 on the gun. And they have all 5 games every single day. They also have video on demand. It's not available in Korea, which is why I can't actually broadcast on that station, on that company, because I can't broadcast a Korean broadcast in another country, as that's lifted up into the stands, just out of play, 1-2. If you're watching there and watching here, it should sync up almost perfectly. I have a slight delay. I put a slight delay on this so that I can broadcast at the same time. So you should be able to sync them up if you want to watch both of them at the same time. Yeah, you can actually... I have an account on there too, so that's going to be a chopper 5-4, not going to be able to turn 2, as Hanwha will just get the 1 out, but that's a big out. But yeah, this same name, DreadsROKTV, is also available on SOOP Live. So if I ever do start broadcasting on there, you'll be able to quickly catch it. All right, Ryu Ji-hyuk, he's 1 for 2 on the day. First pitch swinging, that's going to go back. Jun Jin-hyuk under it, grabs it. And 2 away. Ooh, the Lotte game ended up being canceled. All right, number 9 hitter Kim Hyun-jun singled in his last at-bat, but was stranded after that 4-6-3 double play. Looks at ball 1 on the outside, 1-0. 230 on the season for the left fielder. And the 1-0 pitch, a swing and a miss, 1-1. All right, the 1-1 pitch, runner on first, 2 outs, chopped foul, 1-2. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. All right, another 1-2 pitch, 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th, up by 1, a swing and a miss, and he's going to throw down to first, grabs, steps 3 away, and Hanwha will go to the 7th. They hold on to the 1-run lead so far. And now they can get into the big-time bullpen arms. Big inning there from Kim Saw-hyun. As once again, Samsung strands another one. That's 6 runners that Samsung has stranded so far today. Hanwha, on the other hand, has stranded 3 runners as they've gone 1, 2, 3, also 3 innings. Samsung is yet to go 1, 2, 3 in today's game. 6 innings with at least 1 base runner. The only inning they did not strand a base runner was because Kang Min Ho decided to get thrown out halfway in between second and third. Elsewhere around the league, KT, after destroying Kia 13-2 yesterday, are tied 0-0. Reminds me of last week. Was it last week? Yeah, last week on Wednesday, Doosan beat Kia 30-6, and then on Thursday they won 1-0. The 1 run was unearned. Yesterday, KT beats Kia 13-2, and today it is 0-0 in the bottom of the 8th. So just the same every time, as Lee Sang-min will step onto the mound for the Lions. All right, Choi Jae-hoon steps in 0 for 2 on the day for the Hanwha backstop. Looks at ball 1. Grounded out to the second baseman, and then flew out to center in his last at-bats. And 2-0. And the 2-0 catches the bottom corner, 2-1. And the 2-1 in the dirt, 3-1. Choi Jae-hoon is usually good for at least 1 walk or hit by pitch every game, so it's about time for his walk. And just catches the top of the zone. Runs the counts full. That's 4 straight innings with a full count for Samsung. Or Hanwha, depending on how you look at it. And that's going to be a ground ball right back up the middle. And he gets himself on base for the first time today with a leadoff single, and speed is on. Will they pinch run here? Will they pinch run here? I have to think that they would. No? I was like, what are they not? Why? I assume Lee Sang-hyuk will take over on the base pass. Yep, Lee Sang-hyuk over there at third base, I wish. First base. Now, here's the thing is now they're going to bunt, and again, I talk about this all the time. Bunting with a runner on first and no outs is actually detrimental to the game, to my ability to take anything you say seriously from a dugout, as it lowers your chance to score a run by 4%. Not just 1 run, any runs at all. As that's going to be a ground ball, the throw to first, 1 one away. Moves the runner over, but at what cost? You still need a hit. Just don't get it. And that'll be it for him, as we will go with another pitching change. Who will be coming in? I just, I don't get it. I don't get why anybody would think that this is a good idea. So coming in will be Lee-Sung Hyun. Lee-Sung Hyun on the mound. Give you some stats in just a few moments. I assume we should be coming back here. So, gonna have Lee-Sung Hyuk on second base. Lee-Sung Hyun will come in to pitch here. He pitched on Tuesday. The right-handed Lee-Sung Hyun, as the left-handed Lee-Sung Hyun started the game. Oh, Peraza will step in. Hopefully, this is like, maybe this is like starting a new game, as he gets to be the first guy to face another pitcher. Maybe, hopefully. So, Lee-Sung Hyuk on second base. Peraza in the batter's box. 1 for 3 with a single, 2 strikeouts, and the first pitch is fouled off. He thought he was going to get... so if they would have went with a lefty, he would have not hit, I guess. I'm not entirely sure what was going on there. Or maybe he would have had to switch his elbow guard. But all right, here comes the 0-2 pitch to Peraza. And set up way up top. A swing and a miss. Strikeouts number 3 on the day. And once again, the bunt to move a runner over from first with 1 out is showing how dumb the manager is. All right, Kim In-won now steps in, the righty versus the lefty. Kim In-won lays off of that, and nope, did not lay off of it, apparently. .291 on the season for the left-hander. Playing left field now. Again, he's naturally a first baseman, as that is fouled into Kang Min-ho's leg, and 0-2. Kim Min-won is a first baseman, but they've put him out in left field trying to get his bats and trying to get a little bit of power in the lineup. He hasn't hit for much power, only one home run since he's come back. But he's been on base. That's the big thing for Hanwha in that two spots. Had a few walks, had a few runs scored, had a few RBIs, had a few, only a couple strikeouts. 16 hits on the season, 10 strikeouts, but since he came back has been much, much better. All right, the 0-2, 2 outs, runner on second, and that's way up high, 1-2. So came back in the month of July, hit 346 and then 273 this month so far. So is hitting 313 in the second half, but was 0 for 4 in the first half. All right, the 1-2 pitch. That's outside at 2-2. Good to see him not swinging at that. That was one of the big issues for him is not so much with a righty, but more with a lefty on the mound who throws something off that plate. Righty with a changeup that breaks down also gets him often, but a lot of lefty throwing that slider as that's in the dirt and runs that count full 3-2. So second full count of this inning. But yeah, Kim Min-won, I'm surprised they didn't go with a lefty. I really don't believe that they decided to go with I guess they wanted Peraza from the left. I don't know. But here they're going to set up way inside. And that is ripped, but the left fielder jumps, catches, and another line out as he has hit the ball hard 3 times, but it's only found grass once. And we will go to the bottom of the 7th. Hanwha blows the chance by playing like an idiot with a bunt with runner on first and nobody out, and can't get another hit to bring him home. I really wish this manager would just retire. Cannot imagine any situation whatsoever where decisions like that produce a championship team. Just not possible. Hanwha will have another pitcher coming in. Who will it be? So that was Isang Hyuk, not Isang Hyun. Isang Hyun. Did I write? Ah, that's why. I put Samsung's pitcher as the base runner for Hanwha is EJ Wan will go behind the plates. Isang Hyuk. I put, yeah. On the mound will be Kim Bum-soo. The netizens of Hanwha will be going crazy. They've already got their complaints ready just to hit send. All right, Kim Bum-soo on the mound for Hanwha, bottom of the 7th here. Kim Ji-chan will lead things off. Kim Ji-chan 1 for 2, but that's big. A 4-6-3 double play is looming large. That gave them the chance to take the lead at the time. All right, Kim Bum-soo, the lefty, versus Kim Ji-chan, the lefty, and that's outside. Ball one. Kim Bum-soo has struggled this season, has given up a lot of home runs, doesn't really need to worry about that too much from the top of this lineup. But if he does walk a guy, is now 2-0. Another possibility is E.J. Wan not catching the ball. Despite his limited playing time, E.J. Wan is actually one of the highest in the league in pass balls. As if you're watching from home, you'll see what I mean. As that's in there for strike 2-1. I don't know who his glove manufacturer is, but whoever it is, I hope that you don't pay him. I do know Kim Bum-soo has a Nike or a New Balance sponsorship, as that one is a beautiful pitch on the inside at 2-2. Kim Bum-soo rocking the New Balance undershirt and the black New Balances with the gold New Balance in on the sides. New Balance glove, and that's fouled away. Hanwha with a new uniform sponsor this year, Spider. Yes, that same Spider company that is big into ski gear, at least in the 90s and early 2000s. And that's ball three on the outside, and the first batter is now run full count. Third full count of the day for Kim Ji-chan. Kim Ji-chan in that leadoff spot. Strikeouts on the season, 28. Hits, 107. All right. Kim Bum-soo looks it says throw it in the dirts. And he lines that one into left, and that's going to be another runner for Samsung. Every single inning. 7 innings, 7 runners. First inning, a walk and a hit by pitch and a walk. Second inning, a single. A third inning, a single. A fourth inning, a single and a single. And then the fifth inning, an error and a double. And then the next inning, a single. And now a single again, as they continue to just hit Hanwha hard, but not able to put multiple hits together to score anybody. Hey, look, it's a foreigner. And here comes the first runner on first with nobody out. Bunts. Thanks, Samsung. As that's in there for a strike. 0-1. Kim Ji-chan has a lot of speed, but you're not going to let him run, huh? Very interesting strategy. I also like to make my team worse, and that's a swing and a miss, 0-2. Bottom of the 7th, leadoff single, and you try to bunt him over. Because you have never read the book. All right, here comes the 0-2 pitch from Kim Bum-soo. Checks over on Kim Ji-chan, steps back over and on the bag. All right, Yoon Jung-bin, 312 on the season, reached on an error, and that's going to be a 6-4. Not going to throw. Will gets the lead runner and the most important runner. 1 out. All right, 1 away now, and that's going to bring up Gu Jauk, who is 0 for 2 on the day with 2 beautiful Ks. Nobody in the league makes me happier watching him swing and miss than this guy, as he dances out of the way of the first pitch that's in there for a strike. Did walk and was stranded over at third in his first at-bats, and since then he's provided the fans with a cool, refreshing breeze on his strike threes. Oh, that was good. I gotta remember that one. Oh my lord. Provided the fans with cool, refreshing breeze on his 2 strike threes. Man, that's good. Whew. All right, the 1-1 pitch checks over on Yoon Jung Bin. Waga! Waga! All right, the 1-1. That's outside. 2-1. All right, the 2-1, that's lined foul. 2-2. Is he here to provide some more air for the fans? Kim Bum-soo does a little dance over on that useless spike pad behind the pitcher's mound. You can barely see the pitcher's mound at this point. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Kim Bum-soo, pitch number 15 to number 5, and they will reset and redo the signs. Kim Bum-soo is using the pitch comm. Glad that Hanwha is getting some use out of it, and the 2-2 misses outside. 3-2. Another full count here. Second full count of the inning for Kim Bum-soo. Yoon Jung-bin did not have a full count, but he grounded into a 6-4 groundouts. Gu Jauk now looking at the 3-2 pitch coming up. 313 on the season, 0 for 2 on the day. Been on base once, though, and that's a ball 4 swing and fouled away and reset for another 3-2. Yoon Jung-bin scored from first on the Kang Min-ho double back in the 5th inning. So they will probably once again put him in motion as they check over as he slides back in. And another 3-2 pitch coming out. And another check over at first. There is no limited number of pickoff attempts in the KBO. So, no need to count those. All right, the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and the throw. That was an awful slide as he face planted. That was hilarious. Thank you. What are they reviewing? What are they reviewing? Well, he's definitely out on the swing, so definitely 2 outs. Will he be on second? Ooh. Might be safe. Might be out just because he called him out. Oh. Yeah, out. All right. That'll go to the 8th inning. Hanwha up 4-3 as they have somehow managed to strand a rugby team on the base pass today, Samsung. Well done. Kim Tae-yeon will lead things off for Hanwha. He is 0 for 2 on the day. Definitely needs to hit here as he needs to continue his hitting streak. I'm not sure how many games it is, but it is more than 5. Month of August, he's hitting 529. The month of July, 358. 384 in the second half for the Hanwha right fielder. Really should be leading off for Hanwha as he leads the team in batting average, on base percentage, everything except for maybe slugging percentage. Hanwha scores about a run and a half more per game when he's in the leadoff spots. So very important. As soon as this manager took over, he took him out of the leadoff spots, and then Hanwha started losing. All right, we will be here for the 8th. Hey, I said top. There we go. Lee Seung-hyun stays out there on the mound for Samsung. We'll see how this plays out, but all I can tell you is Hanwha has Kim Tae-yeon's in 0 for 2, sacrifice bunt in his first at-bats, and looks at strike one at the top of the zone. That was the slide was awful. He just face planted. And the 0-1 way outside, 1-1. They've had a ton of issues with the ground slipping, sliding. All right, the 1-1 pitch. Did he go around? Yes, he did. 1-2. All right, Kim Tae-yeon, let's get a single here. Extend that hitting streak to however many games, +1. And pops that one up. Shortstop under it. 1 away. As the amount of energy for Hanwha, the fact that they're winning and they still have 0 energy is concerning. No Shiwan will step in. He struck out in his last at-bat, but double and run scored. Ended up making it at the time, Hanwha gave the lead, 3-2. And first pitch is in there for a strike. Hwan Tae-in is on the hook for the loss. 6 innings, 90 pitches, 7 hits, 1 homer, and the 1 homer is the difference currently. As that's popped up. Shortstop once again. 2 away. All right, here comes Chan Sung. He is Hanwha right now. He is Hanwha. A RBI single in the first inning, an RBI double in the third inning, and a home run in the fifth inning. 3 for 3 on the day with 3 hits. 3 RBIs, 1 run scored, and that's ball 1 at the top of the zone. 1-0. All right, how about a triple here? Triple for the cycle. Triple for the cycle. And a swing and a miss, 1-1. Triple for the cycle from the first baseman. And a swing and a miss. All right, the 1-2 pitch needs a triple for the cycle. And that's up high, 2-2. Last triple he had was the last triple he had was the 1st of September 2022. He does have 16 triples in his career. Make it number 17, ladies and gentlemen, but not yet, because that's filed off 2-2. And that is not going to be a triple, but he's going to touch third on his way home for another home run. Not a triple, but I guess Hanwha will take it as he hits his second straight home run. 4 for 4 on the day, 2 home runs, a single, a double, 4 RBIs, 2 runs scored. And the 0-1 to An Ji-hong as he rips that one foul. 0-2. And that's ball 1. All right, the 1-2 pitch to An Ji-hong. Swing, golfs that one off the ground and foul. 1-2. And another foul. All right, now you're back. Well, yeah, Chan Sung had a chance to hit a triple, but had a chance to hit for a cycle, but that's gonna be strike three. And ladies and gentlemen, that's the lovely strike 'em out, run 'em out. And everything is just falling apart. Oh, wrong button. Maybe. Everything is just falling apart for Samsung as he strikes him out and he casually runs down to first as the ball scoots away. And Wang Youngmook, Iwan Suk will take over at first. Wang Youngmook steps in. And first pitch swinging, fouls that one away, 0-1. And out. So, ooh. Well, I hope Hanwha wins. They got Han Sung Hyuk and then Ju Hyun Song coming in for the 8 and 9 in the bullpen. We'll see what's the throw beat him, but the tag was awful. The throw was there, but that tag was awful. Do they leave him safe because you can't tell? They need to put the two angles together. Come on, boys. Welcome, Luke, by the way. Welcome, Loza. I think maybe because the call on the field was that he was safe, that they don't have inconclusive evidence, and that he will stay safe. The throw was way ahead. And nope, that's going to be out number 3. Will that be enough to energize Samsung? We'll find out as we will go to the bottom of the 8th. Hanwha adds another run on another Chansung solo shot. Again, 4 for 4 today with an RBI single, an RBI double, an RBI homer, and an RBI homer. And I assume Han Sung Hyuk will make his way to the mound for Hanwha. They'll have a couple changes defensively. I believe that Iwan Suk will head to left field, and maybe Moon Hyun Bin will take over at second. Or will Ito Yoon head over to second or to shorts? And so many choices, so many options. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing? So, big thing. Hanwha, four guys left on base all day. Versus Samsung, 6 guys left on base. They've had base runners on every single inning so far. Hanwha has gone 1, 2, 3 a couple times. Right there, they first 2 outs, but another homer. When Chan Sung hit his last one, quick 2 outs, and then a homer. So, let's see. Do they give me? All right. Ito Yoon will go to shorts. Iwan Suk will move to left field, like I thought. So Ito Yoon will take over at shorts. Wong Young Mook should move into. Will move into the second base slots. Jang Jin Hyuk stays in. Kang Min Ho will lead off against Han Sung Hyuk, as I'll get. This is the lineup, at least. Let me get the positions changed. All right, the first pitch in there. Oh, I thought that was a strike, but apparently it just missed the zone. So, Iwan Suk moves to left field. And then Wong Young Mook moves over to second. And the 1-1 pitch coming up. Lifted into the air. Foul. 1 and 2. Han Sung Hyuk as good games and bad games. There's no in between really for him. Last game on Tuesday, 1 inning, gave up 2 hits, a walk, 1 run. But that's a rare hiccup for him, as he has been pretty good in the bullpen this year. Kang Min Ho with a very ugly defensive swing, as that fouls off and he stays alive. Oh, Han Sung Hyuk on the season, 4.91 ERA, 48 games, 3 wins, 4 losses, 10 holds, 44 innings, 257 batting average against 48 strikeouts, 30 walks, and a 1.57 whip. Kang Min Ho looks it's ball 2, 2-2 on the inside. Kang Min Ho 2 for 3 on the day. Popped up to the third baseman in his first at bats in foul territory, a single, and then an RBI double, then caught in between second and third on that RBI double, and the 2-2 pitch in the dirt's not even close, and that will be a full count. Good to see him coming up with outs, runners on base, as he has been doing absolutely ridiculous with runners on in this series. And this is the rubber match of the series. And the 3-2 pitch sets up on the outside, and that is crushed. Foul. Into the upper deck and bounces down into the middle deck. All right, Hanwha. It is time to get another series win. All right, the 3-2 pitch. Kang Min Ho on the right side. Han Sung Hyuk from the right side. Swing and a miss at a pitch in the dirt. Thank you, sir. All right, that's going to bring up Anju Hyung. Anju Hyung 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout, as he took over for Kim Young-un, who has been absolutely crushing Hanwha. multi hits and multi RBIs in every game. Only ended up with 1 hit today because he only had 2 at bats. But 0 for 1 for Anju Hyung, the replacement second baseman, as he looks at strike 1. They should be attacking him. 221 on the season, 0 for 1 on the day. And they're going to set up on the outside here, the 0-1 pitch, and way outside, 1-1. Moon Dong-ju in line for the win today. Did not pitch well. Did not pitch well at all. 5 innings, 94 pitches, 57 strikes, 6 hits, 3 walks, 8 strikeouts, 3 runs, 2 earned. As that's a swing and a miss at a pitch in the bottom of the zone. Those errors were him. He had 2 errors on the day also. One was the field condition, as the field, it looks awful, as guys have been slipping and sliding everywhere. All right, the 1-2 pitch in there for a strike, catches him looking, and that's his 2nd strikeout of the day. And the 2nd strikeout for Han Seung-hyuk, as this bullpen is showing themselves today. All right, Lee Sung-gyu will step in. He singled in his last at-bat, but was stranded on the base paths. Actually, no, he was thrown out by Lee Jae-hyun. That's first pitch in there for a strike. 1 for 3 on the day, a strikeout on a full count, a strikeout on a full count, and a single. 254 on the season for the first baseman. And a swing and a miss, 0-2. How about a 3-pitch strikeout here? A old Samgu Samjin to end the inning and give yourself 3 strikeouts on the inning.
너무 감사합니다.
Thank you. And outside, they waste a pitch on the outside. I'm still not a fan of that. Well, pitch number 16 coming up in the inning for Han Seung-hyuk. 2 strikeouts so far. The 1-2 pitch here. Got my finger on the button, and nope, not going to use it yet. Fouled off. Stays 1-2. And there's the swing and a miss. And that's 3 strikeouts in the inning for Han Seung-hyuk, and Hanwha will go to
감사합니다.
Hanwha will go to the 9th inning. They're up by 2, and a chance to add some more. And ladies and gentlemen, that was the first 1-2-3 inning for Hanwha. All the way to the 8th before they got their very first 1-2-3 inning.
너무 감사합니다.
Thank you, Eric. Thank you very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got one more inning. Hanwha will have their 7, 8, 9 hitters coming up. It'll be Wang Young-wook, who was already up, but ended up not finishing his at bat, as Lee Won-suk ended up getting caught stealing a bag. So So Wang Young Moot, then EJ Wan will get his first at bat of the day, and then Jang Jin Hyuk. On the mound for Samsung, Yuk Sun. Yup, that is the first time I have ever seen a name like that. Yuk Sun Yup. So he hasn't pitched in about a month. Last time he pitched was June 18th against SSG. Pitched 2 innings, 3 walks though. So we will see how he does here. Wang Young Mook will lead things off for Hanwha. Looking for his first at bat or first hit of the day. He's 0 for 3 with a strikeout, a ground out, and a flyout, and that's swinging on the first pitch. There we go, Nick. Welcome, sir. That's what he was waiting for. He was waiting for Nick. He's been waiting for you, as that's ball 1 up high. 1-2. All right, the 1-2 lays off of it, and that's outside at 2-2. All right, the 2-2 swing and a miss. Run, boy, run! Not fast enough. And that'll be a second strikeout of the day. Finally gets a chance to play and starts, and offensively not doing very well. Kind of expected though. I mean, the guy hasn't started a game in I don't know how long, 3 weeks. Tough to come in finally and get a start and be expected to do well. But EJ Wan now steps in, rips that one foul and way into the field of play. Hanwha, and Hanwha. EJ Wan, first at bat of the day, 299 on the season as he took over for Che Jae-hoon after the single back in the 7th. And that's lifted into center field under 2 away. Yeah, Jarvis, I'm actually I live here in Daejeon, where Hanwha plays. I'm a season ticket holder, so I know Hanwha. I watch every game or go to every game that is here, either watching or at the stadium. So I only know Hanwha. I guess I should know. I know the rest of the league, and that is crushed. And at the warning track, you're gonna have a to catch that, and that's home run number 3 on the day for Hanwha. Peraza now steps in. He's 1 for 4 on the day, but again, like his last few games, he singled in the first inning, and since then he's gone 0 for, and that 0 for is strikeout, strikeout, strikeout. John Jin Hyuk with the solo shot here in the ninth to extend the lead. Big one as that puts it 3 up, as that is also crushed, but caught. And that'll end it for Hanwha on the offensive side, hopefully. As we will go to the bottom of the ninth, Hanwha adds another one on a solo shot from John Jin Hyuk, and they will take a 6-3 lead into the bottom of the ninth with the best closer in baseball coming in. Ju Hyun Sang, the former shortstop. I should probably just get his actual. I will do every Hanwha game live until at least September. It's so hot out, I just don't want to go to the games. It really is just so hot that it's not enjoyable to be outside. So that'll be every Hanwha game live for the rest of this month, and then after that, when they're doing their playing the rest of the season, I will do the away games as I'll head to the stadium once it cools down. And then I'll be here for the playoffs. I'll do the playoff teams, so I will abandon my Hanwha-ness for the playoffs. 151. No. Too hot, man. I think we might have to wait for next year for that. Are you taking the fam out there? All right, Ju Hyun Sang on the mound, 2.05 ERA, 46 games, 6 wins, 2 losses, 15 saves, 2 holds, 52.2 innings, 52 strikeouts, 6 walks, and a .8 whip. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, .8 whip. All right, EJ Hyun will lead things off for Samsung. He's 0 for 3 today. Ju Hyun Sang is going to face that guy who just hit a crushed bomb. Goodbye. That is going to make it 6-4. I was going to say that this guy is 0 for 3 on the day, but yeah, he's not anymore. He's 1 for 4 with a home run. That was crushed. And out in a hurry. Ju Hyun Sang does give up a home run here and there, but that's why you have a 3-run lead. And now Yuji Hyuk will step in. All right, Yuji Hyuk, he's 1 for 3 on the day with a single and 2 flyouts to center. And a swing and a miss at the top of the zone. 0-1. 154 off the bats, 24 degrees, 115 meters on a 4-seam. All right, the 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss, 0-2. They can score one more, that's fine. Just, they can't score any more than that. I imagine they're going to have a pinch hitter next as Ju Hyun Sang. The 0-2 pitch coming up. And that catches the inside corner. beautiful. Yuji Hyuk was just here to look at the all-star closer up close and personal. Yeah, look, I never know. I don't know what all these. I'm slowly learning what all these things mean, but all right. Kim Yeon-jun steps in, looks at strike one. So they get an extra 1.5 runs, basically. And that's going to be a ground ball. 2 away. As the first baseman grabs it, steps on the bag, and Samsung's down to their last outs, and it'll be their leadoff hitter, Kim Ji-chan, who is 2 for 3 on the day. All right, Kim Ji-chan, 2 for 3. In the 9th inning, he's hitting .577. And looks at ball 1 on the outside. Kim Ji-chan, again, I talk about it, one of the biggest at-bats of the inning. Back in the 4th inning, runners on 1st and 3rd. He grounds into a double play. He does not ground into double plays. And that's in there for strike 1-1. Kim Ji-chan on the season, he is grounded into 4 double plays, make it 5, counting the one today. But that was a huge one, as a run would have scored if he could have beat that throw out. And 1-1 fouls that one away, 1-2, and Samsung is down to their final out, or final strike. I can't find my English words. Final strike here. Moon Dong-ju looking on, trying to pick up the win after not pitching well at all. And 1-2, that's going to be lifted into left, and that is out number 3. Hanwha takes the game and takes the series 2-1. With some excellent bullpen pitching. Oh, Hanwha takes the win on a very interesting game. Again, Moon Dong-ju is going to get the win. Did not pitch well. 5 innings, 94 pitches, 57 for strikes, 6 hits, 3 walks, 8 strikeouts. 3 runs, 2 of them earned. Again, eight strikeouts, obviously very big, but again, he just struggles in that 1st inning. Led off the 1st inning with a walk, a hit by pitch, a walk, a single that scored 2. Just absolutely awful in this 1st inning all season long. Later on, again, they had someone on base every single inning except the 8th inning. The caught stealing lates really hurt him, and that's 4-6-3 double play by Kim Ji-chan also hurt them. Hanwha did have 2 errors, but those errors were on Moon Dong-ju. Both of them throwing errors. One on a pickoff, but the run didn't score, and then one as he slipped and fell, as the infield was just not in good shape at all. A new stadium like that, and lots of guys slipping everywhere. Not a good look for the KBO. But bullpen once again pitched extremely well. Ju Hyun-sung did give up that solo shot at the end, but Kim So-hyun, no runs. no walks. Kim Bum-soo, no runs, no walks. Han Seung-hyuk, no runs, no walks, and struck out all 3 batters he faced. Ju Hyun-song did give up the 1 run, but no walks. Did have a strikeout. Everybody had some strikeouts, and the man of the day, though, is Choi Hyun-sung. Choi Hyun-sung, first inning, comes up with the runners on base and hits a single to score a run. Later on, he comes up with a runner on second and hits an RBI double. And then later on, he's like, okay, nobody's on this time. I'll just hit a solo shot. And then a little bit later, he comes up and he's like, okay, nobody's on again. And if I want to get an RBI here, I need to hit another home run. Unfortunately, he hits a home run instead of somehow hitting a home run and then getting something and where he ends up being stuck over at third. So 2 home runs on the day, 4 RBIs, 2 runs scored, a 4-for-4 day for Choi Hyun-sung. He is hitting so much better in the second half, and that is the main reason why Hanwha is winning. So Peraza again, big mistakes up at the top. Led off the game with a single.
감사합니다.
Thank you. Leads off the game with a single, but then 0 for 4 since then. And, at this point, you have to start thinking about something else at this. Again, my view is that Kim Tae-yeon should be at the top of the order. Kim Tae-yeon leads the team in average and on-base percentage. If you go by the book, where statistics play into it and not some arbitrary thought process, it says put your guy with the best on-base percentage in the leadoff spots. Hanwha did this earlier this year, and Hanwha started scoring 1.5 more runs per game by doing this. Then the new manager took over, immediately put him in the 6 or 7 spots. Hanwha sucked. Since then, they moved Peraza into the leadoff spots. They have been doing better, but again, it's not because of Peraza. Peraza has had multiple chances with runners in scoring position and is not coming through when he needs to. I really think Kim Tae-yeon should be headed up to the top of the lineup. He really should be up there. But Hanwha gets the win. Ju Hyun-sung again with the save. Hanwha's bullpen once again played very well. Do have to have a little concern tomorrow. Them coming back to Daejeon to play LG. LG is in my opinion, a much better team than Samsung, despite the other statistics or whatever. As they won 10-3 against Doosan. Surprisingly, KT again. Last week, Doosan wins 30-6 against Kia on Tuesday, and then they won 1-0 against Kia on Wednesday. Yesterday, KT wins 13-2 against Kia, and right now they're in the top of the 12th. It's a 0-0 game. The Kia is very surprising, but Hanwha, they win the game. They win the series. Big parts there. They will get into the non-top 3 pitchers, as they're going to have Kim Gi-jung and then Weiss and then Barria this weekend against LG. So we shall see how that works out for Hanwha. They have, I believe, actually played LG fairly well. They're 5-4 against LG on the season. So we'll see how that works. Hanwha doesn't play well at home, especially on Saturdays and Sundays. They have not won in over a month and a half against at home on Saturday or Sunday. Sorry for those guys that have bought weekend to season tickets like Nick. They've won 5 games on Saturday and Sunday all season long at home. So Good. They get the win. They will come back to Dejan. Look to get a tied week or a winning week by taking another 2 out of 3 this weekend against LG. I will be here tomorrow for game 1, and thank you guys for stopping by. I'll see you then.
준비됐어. 지금 필요한 건 너와 나. 식어버린 네 심장도 다시 뜨겁게 해준 난. 태양처럼 불타오르는 희망, 모든 것은 던져 승리를 위하여. 더 높이 날아 한화 이글스. 더 멀리 날아 한화 이글스. 모든 것은 준비됐어. 지금 필요한 건 너와 나. 식어버린 네 심장도 다시 뜨겁게 해준 난.